Good afternoon. It's Friday, guys. Thank God it's Friday. It's here. It's Clemson Sports News and Howard's Rock, the podcast, as we present Tiger Tidbits, episode number 11 here on a Friday afternoon, sponsored by Ingles Markets all over the Southeast here. Ingles has been our title sponsor the entire time ClemsonSportsNews.com has been online since 2018. So thank you, Ingles. Benson Ford, also been with us for about 6 years, and Oakway Tractor, been with us about 2 years. So those are our three title sponsors that sponsor this show. We also have some subtitle sponsors. We'll mention them a little later on. We always mention 5 of our subtitle sponsors every show. Again, we'll mention them later on today. Big news coming out of Clemson. I got an email, a football release from Ross Taylor, the Clemson Sports Information Director, sent me an email. Email is a release. It's official. Ian Shefflin is a Clemson Tiger football tight end. Let me read it to you. All right. Head coach Dabo Swinney announced today that Clemson football has added former Clemson basketball star Ian Shefflin as a tight end. In quotation marks, Swinney says, "I'm excited about Ian's addition. He's a great competitor with high-level success in the college level. He has elite football measurables that I believe will translate well. I'm looking forward to helping him transition and build a football foundation that will give him a chance to not only help us at Clemson, but also give him a chance to play pro football." That's pretty telling, a little statement at the end there. If he thinks he's got the abilities to go on and play a pro football. But Shefflin, who spent the first 4 years of his 5-year collegiate clock, as a central figure of the basketball team, now joins the football team as a tight end. He played a little high school football at Grayson High School, which is famous for a bunch of Clemson grads. Wayne Gallman came from Grayson. Chase Bryce came from Grayson. Mickey Kahn, who was the head coach there at Grayson. A lot of ties to that school Clemson has. Phil Maffa came from Grayson. But Shefflin was a dual sport athlete at Grayson High School. He played both basketball and football, but he played quarterback when he played at Grayson High School for the Rams. And so here you go. The rumors have now transformed into reality, and you've got it. Chef hats will be all over Death Valley come the fall. I can see it now. The student section will be full of chef hats and opening kickoff, and the purple and orange smoke goes up, and the Tigers run down the hill, and there's a bunch of chef hats up there banging pots and pans. But, yeah, get ready. The chef will invade. But we'll see what role they have for him. He's athletic. He's tall. He works well in space. You got to remember, he was able to create space in a tight space business. Basketball is making space in tight spaces, and tight end is just that. And when a tight end goes out in a passing route, it's usually in a tight formation up against a really athletic linebacker or a safety, and you have to out-athlete them and find space to find a catch. And I think he's the kind of guy you can use in red zone. I think he's a red zone specialist. I think he's a guy with his height and his ability to go out and I think he could probably be a 50-50 kind of guy. We'll see. Been a long time since he's been on the practice field. There's a lot to say there. You just don't just walk in and retain it immediately. But hey, they always say, you can always teach it. You can, you fall off a bike, you learn how to ride, and you never forget. So, I mean, we'll see how this works out. We'll see how this works out. Ian Shefflin to the football team. It's official. I think I told you. I just read you the release from Clemson Sports, and it's done. So we'll see him, and we'll be reporting on him in August. As soon as we start practices in August, we'll get down there and we'll see what we think about him. We'll watch him as he warms up in our first, when we have our first media availability. We'll let you know back in August what we think of that. But, it's already a tight end room that has made moves. Marcus Dixon, the highly acclaimed tight end that we got a couple years ago, he just moved over to defensive end. So you've got 3 tight ends in the tight end room right now that are lining up to get playing time. So Shefflin could find a role there. There's room. There's room for him. Okay, baseball. Let's talk about baseball. Baseball's moving on. They start today and just a little bit here at 6 o'clock. They've got a first pitch with the Seminoles of Florida State. That game features Clemson number 2 against number 5 Florida State. You've got a second-ranked Clemson team against a number 5-ranked Seminoles team in an ACC showdown. It's a 36-10 Tigers, 13-8 in the ACC. Florida State is, let's see here. Overview for Florida State. They got a 20-4 home record, averaging 8.2 runs per game this year at home. It's led by third-year head coach Link Jarrett. The Seminoles won one of the 3 games at Louisville last weekend. They lost that series. They're hitting .318 and have a 4.58 ERA and a .978 fielding percentage as a team. So this is going to be good. Let's keep your eyes out. These 2 games are all televised. I think the first 2 on the ACC Digital Network, and the game Saturday is on the ACC Network. Big game, big series. Tigers need to take this one they didn't. So it's amazing they didn't take a big hit last week because a lot of teams lost last week. The Tigers didn't take a hit in the rankings, so look for that. We need to see Cam Morrell really step up and put a little bit of pop in his bat here at the end of the season. They've got 3 small series here left at the end of the year. Coastal's coming up, Duke's coming up, a couple others, but they need to really start to get into the postseason stride, because right now baseball is a streaky thing, and we all know it's how you play going into the postseason usually is how you're going to ride the postseason. So they need to really start hitting the stride right now. And I think a good series win down in Tallahassee against a really talented and highly ranked Seminoles team would do them wonders. So how about that one? Basketball, they've announced that they're going to be playing in the Shrine Classic, okay, and that's in Charleston. And that tournament will be in December, I think it is, at the Charleston Classic at the TD Arena, I think it is down there. And it's a low country bracket, and it will feature Boston College, Davidson, Tulane, and Utah State amongst with Clemson. The Charleston Classic, Clemson has an 8-4 record overall. It's their 5th appearance there. This game will take place again in 2025, and it will be on Sunday, November 23rd. That'll be their second game. Sorry, the first one will be the 21st, and then the second one will be on the 23rd. So 21st, 23rd of November, Shriners Charleston Classic, Shriners Children's Charleston Classic. Tigers will be there along with Boston College, Davidson, Tulane, and Utah State. Golf. We have some golf news. Tim Beret sent us in a little something from golf. Swanson. Andrew Swanson has been selected to compete in the NCAA Regional Golf Tournament at Poplar Grove Golf Club in Amherst, Virginia. The 54-hole event will be run on May 12th to 14th. Swanson will attempt to qualify through the regional for the NCAA tournament that will be held May 23rd through 26th at the Amna La Costa Resort in Carlsbad, California. So good luck and congratulations to Andrew Swanson for being selected for that. Next thing we got up, a tennis team. Today, the men's tennis team went out, and I think they won a match. They did. They beat Quinnipiac in New York City. The Tigers go up there in the NCAA tournament first round and beat Quinnipiac 4-0 in matches, and they will advance to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Congratulations to the guys in the men's tennis team. The ladies' tennis team didn't fare so well. I think they dropped their match today, so they're out for the season, but a very successful hands up and what's going on in tennis, because tennis has really taken a huge turnaround since the last year in both men and women's tennis side. Volleyball's taken a step up. Women's basketball's got to step up. Every single sport is moving up. It's trending up at Clemson right now. That's pretty cool and pretty amazing for this program and the folks that support it locally here. Speaking of that, and support locally, let's get to our subtitle sponsors. Linex and Anderson. Mr. David Chupp and his son run that place down there. It's right across the street from Westside High School. It is on the 28 bypass, I think they call that, down there in Anderson, South Carolina. But it's Linex. They do those cool linings in the back of the spray linings in the back of your trucks and stuff. Plus, not just that, dude. He's got WeatherTech products for your truck. Any kind of WeatherTech product that you can put in your truck, car, vehicle, he's got that down there. And truck accessories. They also mount. I saw this down there when they mount the third, like if you have a fifth wheel, they'll mount that big giant screw nut in your bed to your truck so you can mount that fifth wheel on it. They do that there. So that's David Chupp and the folks at Linex in Spartanburg. The Smoking Pig in Anderson and all points around. All 5 locations of the Smoking Pig. We have loved the Smoking Pig. It's one of our favorite places to go do our live show away from the studio here. Mr. Devers, Barry Devers, and has gotten just an amazing place there. It's his creation, his vision. And it's really coming through to a place that really makes you feel like you're at home. It's world famous now. The Morris, the general manager there at the location in Pendleton on the Anderson-Clemson Highway, on Highway 76. That guy just amazing job there. I love the Smoking Pig. Upstate Zip Line. Now, this is up there off of Highway 133 and Highway 11 where they meet right there at the state park. Upstate Zip Line. It's zip lines, just like it sounds like, running through the trees up there by the state park. They've also got gold mining there. They got camping, canoe rentals, all kinds of cool stuff, man. Upstate Zip Line. Tell them you heard them right here at Clemson Sports News. Your Pie, Dockside in downtown Clemson. You can tell you something? That place is awesome. You get down there, it's got the most awesome sunset views in all of Clemson as the sun sets over the lake off the west there towards Seneca. You can see the sun come down off of Hartwell right there as you have a pie and a drink or some wings or whatever you want to do. Doug and the folks there have been around for a while. Doug, Clemson man through and through, take care of you. Go see Your Pie at Clemson, Dockside or downtown. Tell them Clemson Sports News sent you. And finally, Tiger Valley Market in Central. Right there in downtown Central, you'll see Tiger Valley Market. It's a produce stand. It's right across from the CrossFit place that's there. I mean, great people there, man. Tim is his name and his family. They run that place. They believe in it. It's all locally sourced produce. You talk about home loved and homebred and supporting local. This man does it. His family does it. So we should do it and support him. Go see the guys at Tiger Valley Market. Guys, happy Friday. That's us for the day. That's us for the week. We'll see you again on Monday here on Tiger Tidbits. Until then, go Tigers.